Well, hey everyone, this is Bernie DeSantis with Insignia Training Partners bringing you a mustache moment. So, this is an important one, guys. It's not about business strategy, leadership development, how to put on a virtual event, or networking, which are all things that I usually talk about. It's about something much, much bigger, something we don't talk about nearly enough, and that's suicide and mental health. As I've mentioned in a previous video, on February 19th, next week, Wednesday, at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm hosting an event called Let's Talk About Suicide, because we need to. And I mean that. We need to. Because too often, the conversations that could save lives, well, they just don't happen. And I know this isn't an easy topic. It's uncomfortable, it's heavy, people don't want to talk about death. But here's the truth. Avoiding the conversation doesn't make the problem go away. In 2022 alone, over 49,000 people died by suicide in the US. Those are just the confirmed suicides. There are significantly more deaths that may have been suicides and we just don't know. But taking that number, 49,000 people, that's more than 5.6 deaths per hour for the year. Guys, these aren't just numbers. These are real people, friends, family members, colleagues, people we care about. And yet, many of us wouldn't know what to do or say if someone we cared about showed signs. And that has to change. At this event, we're going to learn how to recognize the warning signs of someone who's struggling or suffering with mental health challenges. We're going to understand the words we use and why they matter. We're going to discuss the right and the wrong ways to approach someone who might be at risk. And we're going to get real. We're going to talk about actionable steps to be a source of support for those people who are in need. And I'm honored to be joined by my friend, Michaela Gagne. She's a licensed mental health professional. She's going to help to guide us through this conversation. The subject isn't just for mental health professionals. If you lead a team, if you have employees, if you're part of a community, or if you simply just care about the people in your life, this is for you. You never know when someone close to you might be struggling or suffering. And knowing how to respond could be the difference between life and death for that person. So I'm asking you, take just 90 minutes out of your day next week, Wednesday, to learn, to ask some questions, to be part of the solution. Because when it comes to mental health and suicide, silence is never the answer. So if you would, please, click the link to register. And I look forward to seeing you on February 19th. Let's have the conversation that could save a life. That's your mustache moment. I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day and have a great weekend ahead. I'll see you next week.